So I have a lot of rich and successful friends, and in this video I'm going to be going over everything I've learned so far from hanging out with these kind of guys. And I'm talking about rich in terms of money, in terms of millions of dollars. Everybody has different definitions of rich and success, and I'm just going to be very specific. These guys have lots of money. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Number one, they do not care what you think. They don't care. They will say whatever's on their mind, and they would rather apologize if they're wrong than ask permission. Does that make sense? So, for instance, one of my rich buddies, if you will, I was trying to tell them about a business idea that I had, and I thought this thing was super genius, and I thought it was gonna make me a billionaire, and I was so excited to go talk to him about it. And after I told him what I was gonna do, he looked at me with the straightest face and was like, "Yeah, no, that's pretty stupid. That's not gonna work." And mind you, I just got done telling all my family members about this idea, and all of them were looking at me like, "Yeah, son, yeah, bro, you got this." And then I go to someone who's actually like, he's just like, "No, that's pretty dumb." And I'm glad he did, by the way, because it was very dumb. It was actually extremely stupid, right? But they understand that love ain't lies, and they are gonna say the truth no matter what, no matter if you like it or not. These dudes are extremely blunt, and that is something that I admire, because I've spent a lot of my late teens being a people pleaser, right? Always wanting to say what sounded the best, what would get people to like me, rather than saying what was right most of the time. So that is number one. These dudes are blunt as hell. They are gonna say whatever they feel is right, and if they're wrong, they'd rather just apologize, but they're not gonna ask permission. All right, number two is these dudes are super strict on how they spend their time. They're super strict on how they spend their time. Their attention goes to where their money grows. That's exactly what I've noticed, right? If it's not about, and this could be if it's not about growing their bank accounts or growing their health or making them at peace or relaxed, right? They're not gonna entertain anything, right? And most of these dudes are very, very, and this is gonna go into my third point, which is they are masters of the word no. They say no to almost everything, right? Tell a quick little story. That just came to my mind. Me and my boy Cairo, shout out to him, we're on the way to a football game. We're driving in his Maybach, and he must have got like 4 calls while we were driving to the game, and it's people inviting him to events. And I don't even think he had anything planned on those days, but immediately it was just, "Nah, I can't make it. I appreciate the offer though. Nah, I can't make it, bro, but I appreciate it." Right? Now, I never got to ask him why he always says no, but I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that it's because whatever they were inviting him to was not going to help him in his business, right? These guys say no to almost everything. And that's also another thing that I've gotten from them, and that I've been taking in my own life, and saying no to a lot of things, right? For me, like, if it's not gonna help me improve my health, improve my bank account, it's no. And I feel as though that's why these guys move so fast, is because they don't take any back steps, right? They just keep going forward, right? So that's number 3, is they say no to almost everything. And then number 4, which is actually pretty surprising, at least most people might find it surprising, is these dudes are super generous. They're super generous. Oh my gosh. A lot of people, when they think of rich people, they think they're these stingy, just mean people, and it's the furthest thing from the truth, right? These guys literally, obviously it helps because they have so much to give, but they give a lot, and no wonder they're so successful, because it makes sense. If you're that giving, right, people are going to like and respect you and trust you. So those are my 4 things that I was just chilling in the pool. Then I was thinking about why these, I was just thinking about why these guys are so successful, and I was trying to break it down into the common things that I noticed. And yeah, that's exactly what I noticed, man. But that's definitely something I'm trying to incorporate into my life, right? Because again, if you don't know who I am, my name is Benny. I make a lot of mistakes, so I'm sharing those mistakes on this channel so you guys can learn from them. And I'm also learning a lot of cool things, so I will share these cool things that I'm learning on my channel so you guys can get this value for free. And if you found this any sort of valuable, click the subscribe. I'll tap in with y'all later.